Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Tuesday, July the 30th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right. No additional sessions today. We have potential get in sync on the YM and a potential get in sync long also on soybeans. That'll be the add-on trade here, not the initial white trade. Crude oil. Short trade was too early. The long trade got it done, getting targets 1 and 2. 907.34 was the setup time. 9-second bar on the entry plus a wick down to the entry again on the following bar. So definitely should be in that trade. Should have been in that trade. Target 1 was worth 17 ticks. Target 2 was 28. So that's 45 ticks on the trade and a one and done session. Unleaded picks up a short. Initial setup was 901.21, and we obviously had plenty of time to get into that. Just hung around the entry for a while. Then it came down, just barely touched money management and stopped out for break even. For 433 for the break even stop. Our entry was 434. So single tick, netting 2. Then we go long. 10-second bar, wick down to the entry again on the following bar. Definitely in this trade. Picks up targets 1 and 2. Target 1 traders pick up 55 ticks. Target 2 traders pick up 85. And we trail from 463 up to 529. So 66 ticks. And the market is open. No, the market's not open. It is now. That long trade on the YM went too far, and we just stopped out of the pre-market trade on micro Russell. Target 2 traders on unleaded, 85 and 66, 151 ticks. So well over $600. Actually, 630 something. Not a bad morning. All right. And it looks like we go down to a short on the pound Aussie on soybeans. That hits target 1, 10 ticks, and Looks like it may have already come back to stop out. Yep, it touched the stop. That one's yeah, that's a no trade. Didn't get in that one. Way too fast to catch. So we'll look for our first trade yet. That one is a no trade, and see where we go from here. Right. Let's see. Micro NQ. A few more minutes before we start there. Avoidable long trade on the YM. Short trade canceled. So we just ticked in and now hit the stop on the YM trade. Micro NQ in a long trade. And we did stop out. Yeah, we stopped out on the micro Russell. Fruit is done. Soybean stopped out of its short trade. It was too fast to have participated in. We are flat on the pound Aussie. Flat on the micro Russell and YM. In fact, no active trades right now. Not yet to our start time on the micro NQ. That would remain a get in sync possibility at this point. Another couple of minutes. Let's see. YM short. Now, obviously, that was too fast to catch. And Theta's flooding the engine again on my setup, so I'm behind the actual time again. Soybeans, long trade. That's another no trade on the YM. That was too fast. That got down here, got to money management within just or got within a tick of money management within 4 seconds and hit it on the next bar, which definitely did not get back up to the entry. So still no trades on the YM this morning. Market moving too quickly. right, we're about 10 seconds on the data from our start time on the micro NQ. Right around the entry level, so this is a possible get in sync. Their start time below the entry point. Didn't come back up, it didn't look like. It's not yet. Short trade, and that triggers in. Since we weren't in, that's going to be a natural trigger, or natural entry. That would be definitely in the short. Still nothing on the pound Aussie. Soybeans long taking some heat. YM short, that one should have had time to get in. And money management on the YM. $9.03 for the stop. There's target one. That's going to be a one and done session. And a full stop out on the short on the micro NQ. And a stop and reverse possibility. 10-10 flat. And looks like we did get there. Yeah, we got exactly to the entry point. So we did go short. Still a 10-point or 10-tick target. Okay, the YM getting through target one and trailing, so that's a one and done. Trails out at 887. Picks up 31 on target. 904 to 887. 17 ticks on the trailer for a 48 tick net. Long trade on the micro Russell. And that should be money management. And I'm afraid we've one tick above that. It's going to be 68.7. So we definitely hit money management. And I'll have to look at timing, but it looks like to me like that's probably a break-even trade with the pullback past. No, we didn't pull back this. Yeah, we pulled back to the break-even stop. If we get back there again, we'll definitely be out. Yeah, I saw it. Definitely got back to 60, 67. Yeah, 67. 3. Yeah, so we got down 674. Definitely out. Break-even trade on the micro Russell. And we have it along 54, 6 seconds. Yeah. That possibly is an avoided trade. I'm going to say that was avoided. We were 6 seconds to that bar, and then we came back and stopped out on that one. So I'm going to say that one was avoidable. So the YM is done, crude is done, unleaded is done. Oh, and the micro Russell comes back. We would still be out at break even. It comes back for a winner, unfortunately. But that's still under our rules. That's break even stop out. We do move the stop to break even intra bar as soon as the money management level is hit. The calculator doesn't do that until the bar closes, which is why it's still counting it as a valid trade and trailing now after going through all 4 targets. Stop and reverse long filtered out on soybeans. That is the hybrid mode. Trend indicator is still down and still red, indicating trend is down. Good thing that was not a trade we're likely to be able to get in on micro NQ. It does come to a full stop again, and there's a short trade. So far, just one loss on the micro NQ. Soybeans, micro NQ, pound Aussie, and micro Russell are our active charts. The other 3 are beyond POQ. They have been successful. Another long trade on the micro NQ. Going through session highs. And the micro Russell stops out of that trade. So we'll look for the next trade. And no trades so far on the micro Russell. Or one trade, it was a break even on the micro Russell. Short never triggered in on the micro NQ. Soybeans is short. Micro NQ is long. Micro Russell and the pound Aussie are flat. Micro NQ pushing close to money management at target 1. And a stop and reverse short at the full stop. Yeah, there we go, short. That would be at 289.70 and 289 3/4. So 2 losses on the micro NQ this morning so far. No trade so far on the, well, no, one trade on the micro Russell, a break even. I keep forgetting that trade. That we didn't go to the target like the calculator did. We stopped out at break even. Soybeans going down, touching, going through the entry on soybeans by 1 tick again. Soybeans in very downward trending market, having trouble making this one stick, making the last couple stick. Pretty noisy, pretty back and forth right now. Money management. So that would come down to 89.5 on the micro NQ. Moving toward target 1, or sorry, moving toward target 2 at 261 3/4, and there it is. Hit it on the nose and then push through it again. So we're definitely have a target 2 win. Looking now for target 3. 1 winner and 2 losses. All 3 markets pulling back off of session high. All 3 indices pulling back off of session highs. Target 3 on the micro NQ. Micro NQ getting down to its 200 EMA. Had to push through that to get to the target. And to get to target 4. Stop at 263.5. And there is target 4. Stopped at 260 and now it's 255 flat. 252 flat. Soybean stuck right around the 20 SMA right now. 20 simple moving average. It's also the trend indicator. So it's still carrying a downward slope, showing red. And micro NQ stopping out. So targets 2, 3, and 4, and almost target 3 on the trailer. So let's see. Yeah, neither one of those losses had any wicks. A little bit more than this, our standard 62 ticks, or 62 points, 62.5, I think. Yeah, 62 points is the risk on each trade as long as we don't have a wick. So we're down 124 points. And we're long again. Definitely in the trade. Stop out here would take us. Yeah, we had an extra couple of ticks there. So extra 2 points, so 126 points. lose a half point on each of the targets. Target 2 would be 28, 40 is 68, and 52 is 70, 120. Oh, and let's see, we got within, so the stop was 252 flat. Target 3 was 249, and so that's 2.25 points. Target 3 was 40, so 37.75. Yep, hey, that's got us positive, but it hasn't got us. And we take a third loss on the long, so it is going to be a down session, but not much. Only 23 or 23, 20, about 25 points. $157.75 point gain. That's 126. We were 31.75 up. And we lose another 62. So we're down, actually we're down 30.25 on the day. We do pick up a new long trade on micro Russell now that we've been talking about micro NQ through all of that. It has gotten to money management already. Got a wick on that one, so it's going to, money management is going to be as shown at target 1. That's going to meet the minimum 14 ticks without any adjustment. Target 1's 22 ticks. Target 2 is big enough, and well, we stop out at break-even stop. Target 1 break-even stop. So it's a break-even trade. That's our second break-even trade. And we have a new potential stop and reverse. That's going to be at 10.13 flat. And since that didn't become available until but it just did trigger in. Right there. So we are now long on soybeans. Soybeans kind of stuck in the noise right now. Looks like it's consolidating after that strong downward move this morning. That's a trade that was this filtered trade back here that finally became valid again with the trend indicator turning upward. And we have a canceled short setup on the micro NQ, or I'm saying on the pound Aussie. Micro NQ is done. We're going to keep up with what charts where, and there is now a long trade on the pound Aussie. Entry at 51. Money management is going to be at 63, just beyond target 1. Target 1's good for 11, so I would take that. That'll still net us 9. After spread. And a short on the micro Russell now. I would adjust that around the 50 EMA. Make it 71.2. It's definitely in that, and we're at money management at this point. And another break-even trade. 3 break-evens. Soybeans at the 50 EMA now. See if it can push up through the 50 and hit target. We did trigger into the pound Aussie long trade. That looks like it may be in consolidation as well. Data's still not caught up, so we're about 7 minutes from our 10 a.m. crude mini session. Currently with a get-in sync trade possible on crude. Money management is the session low at 74, and there it is. So that trade's off the table. Pound Aussie barely surviving. Close to the 200. Stop is at 633. The 200 EMA is at 631 plus. Pip and a half. Take it to another pit. Make a three tick adjustment on that. Down to make it 29. Make it a four pip adjustment. If it closes this bar without stopping out, I didn't adjust for it earlier, but if it doesn't stop out on this bar, it forms that swing low, I would move it down to 29. If it stops out at 33, I'll go ahead and take the loss there at this point. Soybeans back to the 50 EMA. And so is the pound Aussie sitting back on its 50 EMA as well. Almost pushed through down to the stop, natural stop at 633. If we get an up close here, I'm going to move that stop and try to hide it behind the 200 EMA. Actually, behind the 200 EMA and the session open. The session open was at 630.2. Long trade on the micro Russell. Just barely niggles in. And we need to adjust money management by tick. So yeah, 71.7. And there's pound Aussie completes the swing level. So I would say move that stop down to 629. 9629. 4-pip move, but I think that's, given we have the session open and the 200 EMA there, I think that's warranted. And the look of consolidation there. Give it some room to breathe. It's already been rejected once without a close. Didn't get a close below the 50, so it came back up. Between the 50, the 200, and session open, I'll take a little bit larger adjustment on this one. Soybeans back at its entry point. Just doesn't seem to be able to get off of the dime here. And now we have a stop and reverse to the short side at 10.09. That's at 10.10 and a quarter. And it triggers in. No, yeah, it triggers in at 10.10 and a quarter. And that's our stuff. So we're now short again. Make sure we got our minimum 6 ticks. Oh yeah. 12 ticks to this target. even after the adjustment. There is a long trade on crude, and we are in our 10 a.m. sessions. That's a valid trade. Money management all the way up there at the 50 EMA. Target 2 is only 11 ticks. That is, so we'll look for target 2 and 3. Pound Aussie did hit the natural stop, but still has not pushed down through the 200 EMA. And adjusted stop is holding for the moment. Crude long triggered in, falling back below the entry again. Coming down to the session open on the Pound Aussie. Adjusted stop still holding. And a short on the Micro Russell. That long. Yeah, that long is a full loss. Three break evens, a full loss. This, I suspect, is a valid trade. Getting a full win before stopping out right in here somewhere. Trade 5, trade 6 is the current short. Last trade of the session. There is money management. Moves down a tick, but definitely got there. 61.5. Reaching for target 3. $2260.1 looks like. Is that right? Yep, 2260.1. And Pound Aussie did stop out ultimately, even on the adjusted stop. And still make that adjustment. Try to stay in the long trade. Although recognizing it is a 20 pip adjustment. As far as the additional risk. Well, 3 ticks away from, we got within 3 ticks of target on the Micro Russell. Is this going to be another Yep, that's another break even. 4 break evens, 1 loss, 1 win on the day. Soybeans with 2 stop and reverse losses and in a short trade. Let's see, how long were we in this one? Oh yeah, that long. So one stop and reverse loss, 2, 3 stop and reverse losses. And in the short fourth trade, soybeans and the pound Aussie are our only remaining markets. And crude oil, yeah. Crude in its 10 a.m. mini session. Let's see if we can't follow that to its conclusion. Session low on soybeans holding. That's in the way of our getting to our target. And there we go, picking up money management and target 2 on crude. So crude finally starts to move. Looking for target 3 now at 75.02. That was an 11 tick target. I'm looking for 16 at target 2. Small trade. And it did get through target 3. So we pick up 11 and 16, 27 for another one and done session. So now all we have is soybeans, which is back. It's a tick above its adjusted stop and reverse entry. Pound Aussie is flat. Those are our only 2 active charts now, since crude did get its 2 fixed targets, and that trade is done. Well, Aussie definitely turning down. Up off the session lows. See if we can get a resolution to this trade on soybeans. And then we'll call it a morning. Regular session tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Crude oil inventory report at 10:30. So we're watching to see if we can resolve the fourth soybeans trade. Crude getting its second winning session of the morning. 27 and 45, 72 ticks on the day. For two position full contract trades. I'll give it till about 10:30, and then we'll go ahead and call it a morning. Doesn't look like soybeans is going to go anywhere. Oh, I accidentally closed something. I didn't want to. So it's like let's rebuild that. Oh, this is not nice. The August contract does have enough volume to be the, but it's going back and forth. But yesterday and today, September contract is a higher volume. Well, that one's a tough one to pick. I'll have to watch that one some more. So yeah, still not going anywhere on the September contract. All right, we're past 10:30 this morning. And soybeans has not gone anywhere. It's still right at the entry point. Pound Aussie's not moving anywhere, at least not anything that's going to give us a trade anytime soon. So I'm going to call it a morning, and we will see everybody tomorrow. Early, 9:30 Eastern. Have a good rest of the morning and a good afternoon. Everyone have a good, wonderful day. See you tomorrow.